All right, welcome everybody to another lovely broadcast. Today we are in Jamshid Stadium. So today's game is going to be once again against Hanwha versus Doosan. Pretty much the same lineups. Big thing, obviously, on the mound is Lee Jin for Hanwha. And can they stop the losing streak? The last time they won was at home against Lotte. So we will get started in just a moment. As they're getting ready to do the lovely national anthem and everything. All right. A little late here today as they still finishing up the national anthem. Hey, alrighty. Hey, once again, welcome everybody to the stream. Again, I understand many people would love to be able to watch the KBO, but unfortunately this year they are not able to. But I will be bringing you all of the Hanwha away games, or at least try. I will have some issues sometimes, but oh well, we'll get it. All right. So pretty much the same lineup for Doosan and for Hanwha. The small change here and there. Again, we got a lefty on the mound today. One of the best pitchers in the league, in Brandon. It's still strange to me that they go by their first names on the back of their uniforms. But some of them do it because it's matches, as in it's the same amount of syllables. But Brandon throws a fastball 36% of the time, 145.6. Then mixes in a cutter at 31, 137. Then also a changeup 17% of the time, and also a slider 10% of the time. First pitch in there for a strike. And we are underway. So leading things off is Chano as he looks at strike two, already behind 0-2, and I haven't even hit the button for his music yet. All right. And that one is up high. So Brandon, 3 games so far this season, 3-0, 17 innings, 188 batting average against. As Chan Ho is gonna rope that and a one hopper to the wall, and he's gonna be at least on second base, and that is a beautiful start for Hanwha with a leadoff double by Chan Ho. A huge thing here because I will talk about it in a little bit but being able to hit a lefty is a very, very important thing for Hanwha. They have not fared well against the two foreign lefties that they've seen in ends for LG and also De Jesus for Kium. This is a very difficult pitcher to end it on, I will say that. But, man, I would love for them to do it. So Peraza stepping in, average way down to 386. Imagine that. Average way down, 386. Looks at ball one at the top. Still leading the league with OPS at 1.258, just barely above Rojas, who's my pick for the ML or the MVP of the KBO. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. So Brandon, again, three games, already 3-0 on the season. 17 Ks, 3 walks. So he does not walk very many batters. He did pitch one game against Hanwha last year. Went 6 innings, struck out 4, but walked 3. But did come away with the win as Peraza looks at ball 2 on the outside. Against Hanwha in 2022, because this is his 3rd year here in the KBO. He didn't pitch well, but he got the win. Ended up giving up 5 runs in 6 innings, but was able to get the win. The biggest thing is can Hanwha score? Ryuhan Jin on the mound and has not looked good at all this season so far. And that's up and outside, 3-1 on the count. And Peraza has been on base every single game so far this season, safely on base. But he has not had a hit for 2 games, but he has walked, so I guess there's that. All right, the 3-1 pitch, and that's fouled back towards the net, and that's going to make it 3-2, and we have our first full count of the game. And chops that one again. Another foul ball. Like it's 10. We'll take it all day, every day. 10 pitches so far. We got the biggest thing for Hanwha is they're gonna obviously have to score when they get runners on base. Brandon does not give up a lot of runs, does not give up a lot of hits. Leading off with a leadoff double, and you have your number 2 hitter, the current WAR leader in the KBO, and fouls, and apparently he didn't get a piece of that. So that is going to be 1 down. And the first opportunity for Hanwha to score runs is, a strikeout. Gotta do some updates real quick like. On the mound. All right, Noshiwan stepping in, average down at 236. Off to a slow start. Did have the one game where he, ended up with 4 singles and a walk. Looks at ball 1 on the inside. Where's my buttons? All right. As he comes, sets, looks back at Chano at second base. Noshiwan lifts that one, and that's going to go foul and get out of play into the first base bullpen, or the Doosan bullpen over there. And let's give you guys some more beats. If you don't live in Korea, you can't watch live, unfortunately, Michael. I live here in Korea, so I can watch the games on regular TV, and then do the live broadcast for you. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch. And that's rolled up the middle. That's going to be a single. Chae-In-ho will come around to score easily. And Hanwha quickly takes a 1-0 lead. There we go. All right, Chae-In-sung's average still struggling at 226 on the season. And looks at ball one on the outside. A beautiful, beautiful take there. Against lefties, he is hitting 333 on the season, which bodes very, very well. Oh, Noshiwan is over there on first base. All right, Chae-In-so looks at the 1-0 pitch and way up and in, and that's going to be ball two. He might be a little wild today. All right, we got a 2-0 pitch. Noshiwan on first base with an RBI single. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Oh, Hanwha Chae-In-sung. Sorry, I'm singing all the songs that I hear. And already pitch number 18 in this first inning. He has struggled a little bit at Jamshil, as that's popped up. Catcher gives chase, and he will catch that right up against the fence, and that's 2 away. All right, 2 outs. An Ji-hong stepping in for his first at bat, hitting 273 on the season. And looks at ball one down at his feet. And that just catches the bottom of the zone there, making it. And again, I'm trying to make a couple updates. And then I will be. All right. Oh, and fouls that back and up against the catcher. Catcher today is not going to be Yang Yi-ji. Yang Yi-ji is getting a little bit of a break, and he is DHing today. So the backup catcher in there takes one off of the old shin. And it's 1-2 now. And that's way up high. 2-2 evens the count. And the 2-2 pitch, that's chopped. Foul and stays alive. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That's chopped foul once again. And let's get some music while I send one more post. And that's gonna just go foul over the outstretched jumping hands of the third baseman. And he's gonna go back to the batter's box for another 2-2 pitch. Okay, I've got everything all adjusted, set up, so now I can actually broadcast. Unfortunately, I don't finish work until 6 o'clock. The game starts at 6:30, so I have to be able to get home from work and then get the broadcast going, which means I miss out on a lot of prep stuff that I would normally do. And the 2-2 pitch, and that's another foul into the tarp. And you can see the Jamshil bugs in behind home plates. All right, pitch number 9 of this quick at-bat here. Again, Noshiwan still sitting on first base with that RBI single after Chano led off the game with a double. And that's lifted into right, giving chase, and that's going to be caught as he runs up against the foul fence, and that's 3 away. But Hanwha is able to get 1 run on 2 hits against one of the best pitchers in the league so far, and we'll take it. No. Ryu Hyun-jin on the mound, obviously looking for some sort of success here, as he is 0-2 on the season so far. 8.36 ERA on the season. Doosan changed around a little bit with a lefty on the mound. They're going to go with Kim Tae-gun starting off in center instead of Jung Soo-bin. Hanwha's defense, all the same, except for An Chi-hong will play first instead of Chae In-sung. Very common. They do this a lot where they will switch, and basically one game An Chi-hong will play first, one game Chae In-sung will play first, trying to... An Chi-hong is not nearly as good of a first baseman as Chae In-sung. So something to keep an eye out on. So Ryu Hyun-jin on the mound. 3 games so far, 0-2. Again, just 14 innings in his 3 starts. Opponents are hitting .359 against him. Does feature 4 pitches. 52% of the time he's going to throw his 4-seam fastball at 142. Then also mixes in a changeup, a curve, and a cutter. All around 15% or so. From 110 to about 135 kilometers an hour. So is 1 game. He has pitched 1 game already in Jamshil, opening day against LG. Only went 3.2 innings, and they hit .333 against him. No strikeouts, 2 walks. So first pitch underway from Ryu Hyun-jin, and that's popped up. Chae Jae-hoon gives chase back, but can't see anything, and out of play. Welcome, Wager. You're in the vertical stream again, Wager. Not that it matters that much, but I don't know if you're watching on your phone. Oh, what are we going with today? All right, the 0-1 pitch just misses outside. So it'll be the biggest thing is Ryu Hyun-jin, can he command his fastball? as he throws another ball there. In his last game, all right, and Anchiong floats back into first into fair territory, but that's gonna be one away, and yeah, we've got an out without any runs given up so far for Ryuhyunjin. We like it. We like it. Ha Gyung-min now stepping in, hitting 362 on the season. And looks at strike one in there at 143. So he's hitting fastballs extremely well. We'll see what he goes with. And that's 136 in there with a cutter for a strike. So again, fastballs, Ha Gyung-min is hitting, he's the third best at making contact. And here is the 0-2 pitch. That's way up. 1-2. Can't believe you guys aren't, you're not betting with my heart for Hanwha to win. And there's chopped An Ji-hong, and what a play, diving into foul territory, and that's 2 away. And I said he wasn't a very good defender, but he has to show me up. But that is he is normally a second baseman, so the play like that is something that he's going to make very well. It's the routine, the grounders to first type of stuff that but that's 2 away on the diving play into foul territory into the coach's box by An Ji-hong. And now he's going to face Yang Yi-ji. Gets the first fastball in there, 143 right down the middle. And the 0-1 pitch, big hook, sweeping curve, 114. Oh, Yang Yi-ji responsible for the 3-run jack in the first inning in yesterday's game. And Doosan didn't look back as he chops that one foul down the first base line as it rolls back into fair territory. The ball boy runs over and grabs it. And we stay here at should be 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, Yang Yi-ji does not strike out very much and fouls another one off out of play. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. The 0-2 pitch again. Ryuhyunjin, pitch number 13 of the first inning. And that's going to be a grounder to Noshiwan. Scoops it up. The throw to first and 3 away. A 1-2-3 inning for the Korean Monster. Starting pitchers. Definitely starting pitchers. Yeah, I would say their best pitchers are. What, that is the dumbest commercial I have ever seen in my life. You guys are lucky you did not have to watch that. Oh my gosh. They're literally selling a thing that wraps around your head to push your hair down here. Like it looks like you know, those running. 안녕하세요. Yeah, it's like wraps around here to like keep your the Korean mushroom haircut down. But okay, well, yeah, well, all right. All right, let's see how the bottom of this lineup does. Yeah, I mean, but imagine walking around all day with a big thing of plastic just to hold your hair down. Like, which looks worse? It's Brandon threw 27 pitches in that first inning. He's going to throw 100 and oh. All right, Moonhyun Bin stepping in for his first at bat of the day, and he looks at ball one. Take on Hanwha, and that's lifted into center field and one away. Oh, there we go. All right. It's going to bring up Lee Jin Young, a fan favorite and a fan favorite song. Hanwha Eagles, Hanwha Eagles looks at a ball on the inside. Just first 7 innings. Perfect. How about no? And fouls that one, and come on, umpire, jeez. He fouls it into the glove. The umpire takes it out of his glove to check it, and he literally like looked at it. He was like, and the catcher's like calling for it so he could throw it around the horn. And Chae Jae-eun looks at the ball, strike one in there. He's like, what is that? And ball one. Bye. So here we go, guys. We gotta take the I'll just take the plastic off here. You got a Seoul series, and Chae Jae-eun with a single under the diving first baseman. So we got a beautiful Seoul series. Do the influencer thing here. Seoul series MLB ball here. How much do you think these things run? It is a Rawlings ball. Absolutely ridiculous price on these things. But that is going to bring up Lee Do-yoon, his first at bat, and looks at strike one at the top of the zone. That's funny. Jesus, man. What kind of money do you think I got, Pro Wager? I'm a teacher, man. And that's strike two. I thought the first... Why is this not working? There we go. It's about $50. $50 for this ball. I really wish I never would have bought it. All right, Lee Do-yoon hitting 304 on the season, and a diving stop by the first baseman. Steps on first. And Hanwha gets one past the diving first baseman, but the second one is not getting past, and that will be 3 outs and head to the bottom of the second. Yeah, well, I don't think I would ever go back to the Seoul series. The tickets were ridiculously priced. It was not fun. I'm just so used to the KBO now that it's just not fun to go. I got. There's some other stuff. Oh, I got some hats. Pretty sweet New Era hat, actually. This sweet New Era hat. Yeah. Yeah, I went to 3 of the games. I went to the Kium versus Dodgers game. I went to the Team Korea versus San Diego game, and then I went to the Padres Dodgers opening day. I was so dead tired by the end of that. All right, here it comes. First pitch, swinging, lifts it, skies it. Eugene Young coming in under it, and that's 1 pitch and 1 away as they must show his wife once again. And yeah, but nobody was there to see Kim Hae-sung. Everybody was there to watch Ohtani. I hope the Eagles are not batting. I hope they don't get any insurance. There's no. All right, and that in there for a strike right down the middle. Kang Seung-ho hitting .354 on the season. Already has 5 home runs. 5 home runs as a second baseman. And fouls that one out of play. 0-2. He's moved up to the 5 spots, but he has 21 strikeouts. So the Kim Seung-ho and Kim Jae-won, who's the number 4 hitter for Doosan, are 2nd and 3rd in the league in strikeouts. And just misses outside. I mean, most people were there to watch Ohtani. I mean, I would say 25-30% of the uniforms I saw was all and outside ball to evens account. Yeah, I would say 30% were Ohtani uniforms or jerseys and jerseys. I bought a, and there we go. First swing and miss. And he gets his first strikeout in Jamshil on the evening. I've got to sneeze. Okay. No, I just read an article today about this Yang Sung-wan in there hitting 175 on the season. That his interpreter is about ready to do a deal or something, and yeah, just inside up high, and they're not there's nothing that they are saying is anything that is Otani, and to me, I don't really care. I just don't watch the NBA or MLB anymore. I don't think the and chopped foul. That's gonna make it 1-2. Yeah, and honestly, going to the Soul series reminded me how much I really just don't like the MLB anymore. Like, yeah, I'm gonna follow the Cardinals and hope they do well, but I'm not gonna put any effort into going. Ooh, he wanted that as he started to walk off, but it was definitely a ball. It was it was low on the K zone, and again the K zone doesn't quite pick up the lowest pitches. How are you doing today, Nick? And the 2-2 pitch that bounces in there, and that is going to be a full count. And outside ball 4. Oh, yeah. You better make sure you take the shorts this weekend to the game, though. It's supposed to be like 20, 27 or 28 this weekend. I am not looking forward to it. I, I hate Korean summers. They are so brutal. All right, Park Jung Young stepping in, looks at ball one, just misses. Park Jun Young hitting 152 on the season. Yeah, especially for you. You know, I know Kiwis do some like your guys' summer snowboarding and summer skiing, but just misses low again. No, nobody cares. Like literally, Americans talk more about North Korea than South Koreans do. Nobody cares. You gotta uh just and swings through that one. You gotta. This is my 11th year in Korea. But yeah, Bowmanson, I love it because it's the views up top are awesome. You should also do the Nick. You should do. It's called uh, the Happy Forest Trail, and swings through that one 2-2. I moved here. I wanted to spend a few years here in Korea before I moved to China, and then I was gonna do move around Asia and just, but I never left. I liked it too much, and at this point, not much really for me to leave. All right, the 2-2, and that's chopped foul back to the backstop. Yeah, different Happy Forest Trail. But it's a 14-kilometer trek around the whole mountain, and that's chopped foul once again. All right, we'll reset for another 2-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. That's 2 strikeouts on the evening, and he leaves the runner on first. And he wants to fill out the board, ladies and gentlemen. as we will go to the top of the third. Hanwha up 1-0. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You think? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's the K line. I don't know. I have no idea what you would actually call it. What's the K line for Yuhan Jin? Mashisaso. Oh, where's my... There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, then we are back here. All right. Che-No will lead things off for Hanwha. He has a double and a run scored. And looks at ball one and gives him a this whole thing, this warning thing is just so stupid. The umpire like goes around, oh, time, so that he like makes sure that the batter can see him as that's ball too. It just doesn't make any sense. That would take a ton of hits. Hanwha does have the record for most runs in an inning, though, as they look at strike one. And that's chopped. First Mason grabs it behind the bag, and that's going to be one away. That was... against Kium. I remember that one. But that wasn't even the record. Peraza stepping in, 379, struck out in his first at-bat. And that's way outside ball. They scored 16 runs against Lotte a few years ago. And down to one knee again. I wonder if teams have figured out Peraza a little bit as he has cooled off quite a bit. And that's chopped and beautiful air. Thank you, Hog Youngbin over at third. And the E5 will put him on base. Gotta love it when they commit errors. Right up there, just ate him alive. Bounce right into the heel of the glove. Chest pats and throwing his hand up to the pitcher, realizing that he made a mistake. No Shiwan stepping in. RBI single in his first. Yeah, I love errors. Whatever the other team is making them. I also love bunts when the other team is bunting, as that ball one is way up high. Noshiwan very nicely up to 250 now on the season. And just last weekend, he was around 160, I believe. Wow, they even have Spider sliding mitts. I will always think of Spider as a ski company, though. And the throw over to Peraza, and he is in there. I hope he doesn't steal. Peraza is, I think, one for 4 on the season. Something about Hanwha not being able to steal is really going to be an issue for this whole season. As Noshiwan is ready, and the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, and that's going to be 1-1. They do have the backup catcher pitching or playing today, so maybe they're going to try. And I wish. Anta. And swings to that one, spins around, takes a couple steps back, wipes off his face, and he was a little bit fooled on that one. The problem is Hanwha keeps getting thrown out, but they can't throw anybody else out. And again, I think they stolen 12 bases or 10, 12 bases against Hanwha, and that's way, way up high. And the 2-2 pitch coming up. How about a home run, Noshiwan? Sounds like a good time for a home run. Or a chopper to the shortstop who picks it up, throws it to first, and that's a 6-3 double play to end the inning. That is the definite opposites of a home run, sir. An ending inning double play. But Hanwha has had base runners every inning. That's a starts against him. Hopefully, hopefully that can continue. It is going to be Kang Seung Hyun and or Jang Seung Hyun, who has not played, and Kim Dae-han. Jang Seung Hyun is the backup catcher for Doosan, so this will be the first at-bat I believe he has had. This will be the first at-bat he has had in this series. And Kim Dae-han, who is absolutely destroying Hanwha, is 3 for 7 in the series so far. And 41 seconds, but that thing is correct. But I just realized I left the K's up there for Brandon, and that's the reason why he pitched so well. I take 100% responsibility for that. And I will try to never let it happen again. Who are all these people? All right, Yu Hyunjin back out there. 13 pitches in the first inning. And 19 pitches last inning, 32 pitches, and first pitch in there for a strike. And Jang Seung Hyun, only 19 at-bats on the season, 4 for 19, hitting .211, and swings through that one. That's going to be strike number 2, 0-2. Changeup is looking much, much better today. And the 0-2 pitch, that's going to be a strikeout looking, sir. Please get your popcorn. Popcorn. Get your popcorn. Take a seat, sir. Three pitches, 3 strikes. And the third strikeout of the day for Yu Hyun-jin. And that's going to bring up Kim Dae-han. Looks at ball 1 on the outside. Hitting 182 on the season. He is 4 for 22, but he is he's 3 for 7 against Hanwha. And that's fouled out of play. That was another thing. So at the Seoul series, so here in Korea, they don't really have vendors that go into the stands and sell. There's a couple stadiums that do, but I was really wanting that MLB experience of the concession guy, the popcorn guy, the beer guy, like yelling out. But now it was just a bunch of kids walking around with beer helmets on. Didn't say a word. Like they didn't even have like hold beer up. They just had like a flag that said the beer brand on it. Oh. All right. Here we go. The 2-1 pitch, big hook in there. 115. Uncle Charlie visiting. And it's 2-2. Hyunjin 등장해 현장에서 pen. I can't read it all. And that is line to Peraza. Running catch, slides on the ground, and that's going to be 2 away. He didn't make that catch. Makes the catch and then slides after he already makes the catch. Little style points. And all right, they're gonna flip the lineup back over. Kim Tae-gun stepping in, popped up to the first baseman in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 in there. All right, the 0-1 and misses inside 1-1. All right, here we go. The 1-1 swings through that one. 1-2. He's looking for strikeouts. Number 4. Second straight inning with 2 strikeouts. He did have and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sit down, please. As that is strikeouts number 4. And we will go to the 4th inning. Hanwha leading 1-0, and got ourselves 잠시만요. 지난 경기도 3이닝 정말 잘 던졌어요. 근데 4회 5회 잘못 던졌어요. 그래서 그냥 기다려요. All right. 4 Ks for him now. Oh, that was a strikeout looking. I have to fix that. The broadcast showed that it was a K, not a... And we should come back here. Ba da 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 Da. All right. So Chaein Sung will lead things off in the fourth inning here for Hanwha. He popped up to the catcher in foul territory in his first at-bats. Brandon back out there. Rough first inning with that 27 pitches. And sitting at 51 pitches through the 3 innings, so not too bad. 24 pitches in the other 2 innings, and Chaein Sung looks at ball 1, and ball 2 because they didn't show the first one. 네. 지난 경기 직구 너무 높았어요. 류현진하고 페냐 직구 항상 높게 던졌어요. And that's going to be ball 3. And he just stands there with the bat on his shoulder. Was not planning on swinging at all, but that's going to be strike 1 in there. And that's going to be a ball 4, as it looks like it might have clipped the bottom of the zone, but again, the bottom of the zone does not get called. All right, An Ji-hong. So that makes all 4 innings that Hanwha has had a base runner here against Brandon. An Ji-hong 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat. And looks at strike 1 in there. Average down to 268 on the young season. Again, the big signing for Hanwha is An Ji-hong, but turns out that they had another big signing a little bit later, and his signing has been overshadowed. And that's inside ball 1, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch coming in, and that's going to be low also. Ball 2. And that is stroked into the gap. Center fielder giving chase, dives at it, but misses it, bounces up. Center fielder picks himself back up, and that is going to be a RBI double for An Ji-hong as Hanwha takes a 2-0 lead. Just out of the tip of the center fielder's glove. Chaein Sung was running on it, held up just at second base, waited for it to drop, and then scooted around and scored the second run, as Moon Hyun Bin is now going to come to the plates as he looks at a pitch up there, 139. Average down to 259 on the season for the 19-year-old, playing in his second season. 114 hits last year as an 18-year-old. Or I guess he was 19. And that's a very aggressive strike call by the umpire on strike 2. All right. Moon Yun Bin is not tall, and the umpire happens to be even shorter than Moon Yun Bin. And he slaps the bat out there and fouls. That's one out of play, and it's going to stay at 0-2. Moon Yun Bin, again, 18 years old. He is 174 centimeters, which I think is about 5/8. Something like that. I don't know height in centimeters. All right, the 0-2 pitch. And that swings through that one, and that's going to be 0-2 on him, and that's the first out. All right, Lee Jin Young coming to bat, struck out in his first at bat. Would be fantastic to get a double out of the number 7 hole here, as he is the strikeout, double, and home run guy. Looks at ball 1, low, 131. Average down to 278 on the season, as he started off really hot over the weekend in Gochok. And that's way up high, ball 2. Really struggling here, as this is about to be pitch number 67 of the game for Brandon. Yijin Young Ida. Oh, I'm tired. And he just about broke his ankle swinging at that pitch. Oh, my. I think he's trying to hit a game-winning grand slam in the 4th inning with 1 runner on. As hard as he swung on that. And the 2-1 pitch swings through that one, 2-2. Again, I talk about it every game. The biggest thing for him is strikeouts. He's got 5 strikeouts and 5 hits. He's played in 5 games. I guess he's got 6 strikeouts and 5 hits, if you count today's game also. And that is 7 strikeouts and 5 hits, as he strikes out looking. And again, that's one of the reasons why I'm not too sure if he can remain in the lineup. Che Jae-un stepping in. He is singled in his first at-bats. Looks at strike 1 there. 286 on the season. You know, gotta love 286 from your catcher. 286 for him is a 400 on-base percentage easily, with as many times as he walks and gets hit. And swings through a pitch that is way up high. Very unlike him. Again, 4 strikeouts, 11 walks. He's got a 462 on-base percentage coming into today's game. Just gets on base so often. And that's ripped, but just foul. The ball boy makes a nice little step slide catch over there off the tarp. And it's going to stay at 2-2. Yeah, EJ Wan. That was the, again, so I just don't understand that signing. I really just don't. The only thing I can think of is that they want Pak Song-on to get regular playing time down in the second league, and he wasn't getting regular playing time. you know, it, you're only allowed to sign 2 free agents, and one of them was An Hong, and that's way up high. And then their second signing was Wan. So that's one. That's a signing I really just don't. I just don't understand. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that's fouled back up against the netting and keeps it at 1-2. Yeah, Wan definitely is a better defensive catcher as far as stopping the run game. And he has more power than Hoon as he chops that one foul down the third baseline and keeps it at 1-2. And he's just he did hit 7 home runs one year. I think he hit 1 last year? 1 home run last year? Yep, 1 home run last year. He had 7 home runs in his contract year. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And he gets hit on the arm, and that's what he does, ladies and gentlemen. Not only does he get hit in the arm, he deflects it into the catcher's future. We'll just call it that. Catcher. I think he deflected it into the future. Oh no! Right into the calf. But I know it probably hurt, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that Hoon took the brunt of that. Yeah. That's actually that song is for when the other team makes an error. But because now I'm on YouTube, I had to actually go through and make a live broadcast that I just played every single song I had so that I could filter out all of the songs that are copyrighted. Because I don't play any that are copyrighted that would give me a strike, but I play some that are copyrighted that I can't like monetize, which doesn't matter because you have to have 500 or 1,000 subscribers anyway. But yeah, I had to filter out all of the regular songs I play so that I didn't get any copyright strikes during my live broadcasts. So I went from about 24 different songs I play down to like 9 plus the individual player songs. And this could really hurt Doosan. They do have one more catcher. They have Kim Gi-yeon that is a backup catcher. Because remember, Yang E.G. is their main catcher, but he's DHing today. So if he was to have to go behind home, that means that the pitcher would have to enter the game as a hitter. We'll see what he does here. Because Kim Gi-yeon has 1 at-bat on the season. So Kim Gi-yeon is getting ready. There's this long delay here. as it looks like they are going to make the change, I believe. Nope, he's still in the dugouts. Yeah, they are. They are not. That's old school catchers there, big boys. You're either playing. He's limping. Hanwha, when they get any sort of speed on the bases, they better be running. All right, Ito Yun will come to bats now finally after that big long delay. And it will be a runner on first, a runner on second. Ito Yun 0 for 1 with a great play by the first baseman to stop the ball, and that's low. Ball one. Hey, you. All right, the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Exactly. All right. And chops that one foul, making it 1-2. Yep, he's 7 for 23. Hit here would score a run, make it 8 for 24. A perfect 300. No, 8 for 24. That'd be 333, right? Yeah. Because remember, he didn't play in half the first the first few games. Maybe. And that's swung on and missed. And Hanwha leaves 2 more on base. But they do get 1 more run as, I mean, you are, I mean, unfortunately, if you're wanting an English stream, you're pretty much limited. I believe I am the only one in the entire world that does an English stream. So you're going to have to be stuck with us Hanwha fans. Why are you a Doosan fan? All right. Should be coming back here. As I get. So, did you used to be a KT fan? Because that whole thing, I cannot believe KT let him get away. Like that was awful that KT let him get away. All right, so we will head to the bottom of the 4th here. One thing important of note is that was a very long time for Ryu Hyun-jin to sit down. First pitch is way up high. Always talk about it. Yeah. And gets that one in there for a strike. That long, not only did they score, but, the long break with the catcher, dealing with the catcher, that's a long time for him to sit down, especially after he's been pitching so well. And that Big hook just gets the top of the zone. Wow. It looked like it fell out of his hand, but was able to float down into the top of the zone. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's fouled away. As I hear in the sound a big thing of metal. And a swing and a miss. That is strikeouts number 5. Good thing I got those K signs made last weekend. That was a task and a half getting all these things lined up. All right, Yang E.G. looks at a big hook in there. Yang E.G. 0 for 1. Grounded out to third in his first at-bats. He's just like, what is that? It's almost like an ephus. And he does get a little piece of that. Just laughs at it. He's just like, wow, what the heck is that? Yang E.G. is not used to. Ryunjin just laughs at it. And he chops it to Moon Hyun Bin, scoops it, throws over to first, and that's 2 away. I did not like that defensive play there by Moon Hyun Bin. He just kept falling back up against the grass. I'm not entirely sure what the heck that was for. But anyway, we've got 2 down now, and Kim Jae-won stepping in, the second in strikeouts on the league. Is I believe he has 22 or 21. Absolutely not. Kim Jae-won strikeout is what you meant to say, Dennis. All right. And the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. Oh, 2-1. Yeah, he actually tried to go to the MLB a few years ago. Oh, he looks tall, but they have him listed at my height, 183. That doesn't seem right. That's ball 3. And then show his wife some more. And the 3-1 pitch, and that's fouled, and that's going to bring the count full 3-2. There's no way he is 183. I guess he is. And that's just low. And the second walk of the day. I would love to know how they got the music rights to the the Smurfs song. For those of you at home not in Korea, Doosan play. Every team has a walk song, and Doosan's walk song and swings through that. Doosan's walk song is the Smurfs theme song. Kang Seung-ho swings through that one. 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bats. How about a strikeout here in his second at-bats? And that's chopped foul. 0-2. The Second and third in the league in strikeouts are Kim Jae-won, who's walked over to first, and then Kang Seung-ho, who I think just tied Kim Jae-won. And sit downs. And that's going to be strikeouts number 6 on the day as Yu Hyun-jin gets his third straight inning with 2 Ks. Big time pitching. This is what everybody was waiting for. This is what everyone was waiting for. Magic in the same. He's only at 61 pitches so far. Brandon at 80 pitches already. This man is always, literally on every single commercial made in Korea, this man is in. All right. Get some more sneezes in there. You can't say that, Nick. All right, Chae-in-ho leading things off for Hanwha again. And looks at a ball one on the outside. There you go, Nick. And that pitch is blooped into center field, but he is under it, and that's 1 away. All right, now we've got Peraza stepping in. Did reach on an error last inning, but I don't know what the pitch was because they just showed the batter again, or just showed the pitcher. So apparently it was a strike. Like, Spo TV is gotta be absolutely oblivious to an actual broadcast. Good morning, Daniel. Welcome back. As that bounces in there in the dirt. Yeah, like, whenever you're as Peraza fouls that one off, but as you're watching the game, you should always, like, when the pitch is coming, you should always have the view from behind the pitcher at the batter, but no. And there we go. That's a chopper to short or seconds and scooped, thrown over. Peraza steps on the bag, but about 8 seconds too late, and that is 2 away. Yeah, it happened in yesterday's game too, in an important spot, and I'm like, I don't even know what the pitch is. Like, I'm sitting here trying to call the game for everybody, and I only get to see half of it. That's, well, I guess more than you guys, but all right. Brandon is on the mound. First pitch to Noshiwan is in there for a strike. Yeah, they you need to get the Korean version. Whoa! And that is way over the catcher. You're talking about the My KBO app, I assume? And ball 2 up high. Yeah, they still have the app. I'll have to ask. And that's in there for strike. Did you tell Danny? Yeah, well, obviously you can't watch it live now. Did you message Dan or I can't remember the guy that Aaron, the guy that runs the site, and that's 3 strikes. And that is going to be the end of the 5th for Hanwha. We will go to the bottom. Hanwha leading 2-0 still. As Hanwha fails to get a runner on for the very first inning. The My KBO site. You're talking about My KBO Live, right? Or KBO, My KBO Live, the website, right? MyKBOstats.com. Yeah, that's the My KBO game. Yeah, that's Danny. Yeah, Dan. He might even be in here. He's a Doosan fan. Yeah. I'll send him a message later and ask him if because obviously they can't have like anything to the actual. Well, the problem is they may not be doing it anymore because there's no more. They can't broadcast the game or anything like that. So there may not be any links, but they still. So like, as Ryunjin throws the first one up high for a strike, because like I know the app still has live updates. The app itself does. But yeah, I'm surprised the website. I'll ask Danny. And that's in there. That's apparently we missed the first strike because that's strike 3. Another strikeout. This one looking. And number 7. I only saw 2 pitches. All right, that's 1 away. And that's going to bring up Pak Jun Young, who struck out in his first at-bat, looks at ball 1 on the outside. Yeah, because I talked to him because I was going to use his broadcast as the background, but and outside ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike. Yeah, so my guess is that obviously they can't be a link anymore because there's no broadcasting outside of Korea. So they may have just been like, yeah. And I don't even know what happened. A foul ball. There we go. And, an error over there by the ball boy down the third baseline. As we've got our 2-2 count. Yeah, so this year, a new company bought the rights. And that's why I've moved to YouTube here. And the 2-2 pitch, he sticks his bat out and fouls that away. Yeah, so up until this year, ECLAT had the international, they had the streaming rights, and they also had the international rights. And that's another foul down the line. So what happened is TVing, Korean, basically kind of like Netflix, bought the rights to the internet and mobile. So even here in Korea, if you want to stream starting next month, you have to pay a monthly fee just to watch. And the 2-2 pitch, and chopper to shorts, the throw over to first, and 2 away. This broadcast is super choppy. No. So one, I do pay. I actually do pay because I like to watch the replays for. I'm going to start doing a review preview show. Review the past week and then preview the following week. And I want to be able to add in actual game footage. And there's strike one at the top on the curve. Catcher stays in there, Kang Seung-hyun. But I have as that's ripped into center, and the no-hitter is over. As they have their very first hit of the game. Yeah. Yeah, so I will be doing a review preview. Dennis is happy. They don't not only get completely shut down. Nothing but speed on the base pass now. All right. Ryunjin is now upset, throwing that at 145. No, Dennis, no. And that's chopped foul, bringing the count to 1-1. Dennis, where are you from that make you like Raul Alcantara? And that's bounced in the dirt. It's 2-1. No. He said he's a Doosan fan, that he likes Raul Alcantara. Who, yeah. And that's way low. 3-1. He definitely overthrew that. But Alcantara is from the Dominican, right? So that's in there for a strike, and that's going to be another full count here. 3-2. So, does that make you a Pena fan? All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up. 2-0 Hanwha, 3-2 pitch coming up, and throws his bat at the ball, just gets it, and then his bat, he now has to make a shameless walk to the on-deck circle to pick up his bat that went farther than the ball, and we will reset for another 3-2 pitch. We'll get some suspense in here. And that's chopped foul. There we go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I got 4,000, what is it, 3,000 hours and 500 subscribers or something like that for Super Chats. I don't know. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And that's foul. Wow, and the ball boy misses it too. Come on, ball boy. That's 2 errors this inning. Ball boy is going to be on the waiver wire after the end of the day. He better work on hitting it fair before he worries about hitting it out. All right, once again, we got ourselves another 3-2 pitch coming up. Pitch number 82 for Hyunjin, and that's swinging through, ladies and gentlemen, and that's another strikeout. Number 8 on the day. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one I want. No, you can, but you do have to, in order to stream from your phone, you have to have 50 subscribers, but I stream through my computer. But all right, guys, this is time for the 5th inning stretch. I will be back in just a few moments. See you in a bit. All right. We should be back here in just a moment. Hello, sir. Hello. Meme. 메메메. 안녕하세요. 근데 미경 지금 핸폰으로 봐요? 근데 중계 방송 두 대 있어요. 근데 지금 네, 근데 쇼츠 피드 보고 있어요. 근데 다른 이거 볼 수 있어요. That I don't. I have an idea. I have a guess. As Cheon Sung looks at strike one there, and that's chopped to the third baseman. Grabs it, throws over to first, and that's quickly one away. So my theory is that most pitchers can't go 7 innings. So they do it at the 5th inning stretch. All right, here comes An Cheong stepping in, looks at strike one in there. Can't believe pitcher. And that's outside. Ball one and one. Hanwha Eagles. That's ball 2. All right. And that's popped way up. Catcher and third baseman giving chase. Catcher up in the corner and dashed out of play. Well, so if you think about the MLB, the 7th inning is about when the pitchers are supposed to be pitching to. So that's a good spots for the pitchers, and that's when the bullpen guys would go out to the bullpen. The bullpen pitchers would go out to the bullpen, as that's 2-2 and slapped. So in the KBO, the 5th inning is when oftentimes the bullpen pitchers will go, and also, I don't know if you know Eric Thames, as the 1-1 or the 2-2, and that's grounded a second, scoops it up and throws over. That's 2 away. Yep, 2 out, 2 out, 2 out. All right, the 2-2. All right, Moon Yun Bin looking at strike one on the outside. Just 0 for 2 on the day. No, there is 2 outs. I hit the buttons. Sometimes they don't work. Like it says it's 2 outs in my book thing, but for some reason it's not working. And that's 3 outs, as my iPad is suddenly not working anymore. All right. That was a very quick inning. 제가 영어 잘해요. 네. No, you're here to watch a old white man tell you about Asian men playing with balls. Slight difference. 미경 영어 잘해요? 많이 공부했어요? Yeah. If only, if only. All right, we should be coming back here as we're gonna get those K's all back up there. So Ryu Hyunjin back out on the mound. Pitch number 82 so far. Pitch number 83 here is the fakes, the bunts, and fouls. That's yes. Everybody loves bunts. Kim Tae-gun, 250 on the young season, 0 for 2 on the day. Is the leadoff hitter. And that's popped up. Center fielder slowly coming underneath it, and that's one away. I would say Cuevas for KT is probably definitely up there. I mean, this year Sanchez has been extremely good. But yeah, I would say Cuevas probably, or not Nail for KT, or sorry, for Kia as a strike one in there. Hog Young Min 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a foul pop up to the first baseman. Slaps that one to Peraza, who slides over a little bit and drops it off the heel of his glove. And Hog Young Min is going to be on the air by Peraza as he just got lazy and drops it. Wow. I'm a Cardinals fan. 맞아요. 네, 여기 더 사람도 많아요. 한국 사람도 여기 있어요. Yeah, I did too. You know, they've keep having these huge things, and that's going to be a wild pitch. As now they've got runners on second base, an error and a wild pitch, and suddenly Hanwha is looking like the Hanwha of old. Ay, ay, ay. So now Yang Yi is the batter here. Looks at ball 2 on the inside. Again, Yang Yi always a threat to tie a game easily. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out to third base and then a ground out to second base. And the 2-0 pitch just catches the outside. 2-1. 네. 근데 두산 경기에서 왜 빈자리 정말 많아요? And fouls that check swing back and out of play. 2-2. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Ryu Hyun-jin, pitch number 91 on the day. And lifts it up. Peraza underneath it. He's going to put two hands up this time to catch it. And he shakes his head and he realizes that he's gonna two hands, big glove, two hands. Ay. All right. We've got 2 outs, runner on second. Hanwha up 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th here. And Kim Jae-won on and swings through that one. He is a guy that can definitely tie it up on one swing, or he can add a K to Ryu Hyun-jin's day. And he hasn't struck out yet today, so probably definitely should be doing that. Chang Shi-won warming up in the Hanwha bullpen, and that's low, ball 1-1. A little free dance show for you guys. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and that is lifted in the air. Peraza under it. Two hands, and that's out number 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Good job, 2 hands. And we will go to the 7th inning. Hanwha up 2-0. Much better, Peraza. And I assume that's going to be the end of the day for Brandon, as he's at 102 pitches on the day. You know, I had 2 big innings there. Yeah, got it. Are they really sending him back out there? No way. He's at 102 pitches. Are they really going to send him out there for another inning? And did I really have this wrong the whole time? No. Okay. So we've got a pinch hitter here and a pinch and a new pitcher. No, wrong button. Kim Myung-shin will be the new pitcher, and we will have a new batter. Will be Kim Kang-min. Oh, not Shim Sang-min. Kim Kang-min will be pinch hitting for Lee Jin-young, as we will be back here. Let's get rid of that. Get my stuff. Kim Kang-min. And looks at strike 1 on the inside. Kim Young-shin, 1-0 on the season. Kim Kong-min, 167 batting average on the season as he looks at ball one outside. Kim Kong-min, the big controversial SSG, former SSG guy, career SSG guy, and Hanwha took him in the second draft, and that is lifted, and shortstop giving chase, left fielder giving chase, and he catches it one away. Again, the huge controversy ended up getting the GM or manager or somebody fired for SSG because of him leaving the team and signing with Hanwha. Wrong button. Che Jae-hoon stepping in and looks at ball one. And Che Jae-hoon hit by a pitch in his last at-bat, 1 for 1 on the day. And just up. Ooh, my music for you guys and the music for at the game is like almost perfectly matched. Whoa, that's way up high. 3-0. He will not be swinging at anything on this next pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Obviously, 141. They've got more guys up in the bullpen for Doosan, a lefty and a righty. And the 3-1 pitch, that's misses inside. Ball number 4, and he will take another base. His third time on base today. All right, Lee Do-yoon stepping in, still looking for his first hit. 0 for 2 on the day. Hey! And that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 125 on that slow ball. Hey! You! And here we go, the 0-1 pitch, setting up directly in the middle of the zone. And that's a curveball, 110, but chopped foul. 0-2. Kim Young-shin. So Kim Young-shin, a 6.75 ERA on the season, 5 games, 385 batting average against. Let's raise that up, shall we, sir? Way outside, barely catching any of the outside of the K zone. It was so far outside. I wonder what the story is behind the bright yellow or bright fluorescent green batting tape on all these guys' bats this year. All right, the 1-2 pitch, way outside again, 2-2. Evens the count up. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That's way out. It's ball 3. I mean, it may actually. So, Acuna is from Venezuela, and so is Peraza and Sanchez. So it may be a Venezuelan thing. Chimek Mogoshipoyo. And that's fouled away. We're going to reset for another full count. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Big at-bats. Need some insurance runs, and that's fouled. Batista? I don't know. Batista, like, you can't not look at him and think of the character from Men in Black. It's my problem. And then, you know, like, I don't care about the bat flip, but he did get rocked by Odorn. Or Odorn? I don't even know. And you gotta check on Che Jae-hoon. He's a little tired. He keeps running all these fouls. See how much wind he's got left on a double here. I don't think he scores on a single. See if he can score on a double. And the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. As Che Jae-hoon once again takes another. Here comes pitch number 9 of the at-bat. For those of you guys that don't know, Che Jae-hoon is the catcher. He is not the most fleet of foot. We will put it that way. But with full count and three straight foul balls, he is running way more than he wants to be. And here comes the 3-2 pitch as they're going to try to go outside. And he lifts that left fielder back and under it, and that's going to be 2 away. Hey, yeah. But 9 pitch at bat there. It's all right. Che-no is going to come up to bat now. 1 for 2. He is the winning run currently. Yeah, definitely. That would be a move that I wouldn't actually be surprised at. What you probably don't realize is how much Che Jae-hoon tries to steal. As that's so he tries. Is it 2017? Yeah, 2017 he was 2018 he was 7 for 7 on stolen bases. So suddenly he thought he could steal all the time, and then in 2019 he was 3 for 13. Imagine getting thrown out 80% of the time as that ball bounces in the dirt and makes it 1-1. And here we go. We got another 1-1 pitch number 20 of the day for Kim Young-shin. And that's in there for a curve. 1-2. Oh, she's back. Is that the same? No. I thought it was the same girl for a while. I've actually went to the hair salon. it's about the same seating and the same striped jersey. No way. She had blonde hair. Now she doesn't. And that's strike 3. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 7th. That's what I thought too. No, Dennis. No. Maybe it is. Yeah, that's the thing. But it's definitely the best uniform. Like, there's no question that the pinstripe, because it's one of the only uniforms. Oh man, so you don't really see the camera guys how they talk and stuff because they're right in front of me at the games, and so I see like all they're like, oh, here, like constantly like looking. They're just like, yeah. She could have a season ticket there. They have those away team season tickets. Oh yeah, you gotta. Welcome, Joel. Yeah, and the one hit was by the backup catcher. All right. We should be back. Why does it keep doing that? I don't want that. All right. And we got a new pitcher here, Jang Shi-won on the mound. Ryunjin done for the day. Much better out. We got more than that. Apparently, we got some as first pitch in there for a ball. I believe we got Cheon-oh is out. Kim Kang-min is into center. Peraza moves to left. Try to get all this updated for you guys. Peraza moves to left field. And the 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1. And let's see. First batter will be Im Jong-chan, but he will be playing right field. Oh. And way inside, ball 3, 3-1. This is really annoying the heck out of me as I cannot get these updated. And that's going to be ball 4 and a leadoff walk. And the awful, awful Smurfs song is continuing to play. All right, let's see if that's got everything situated. 네. 근데 주형상 마무리 투수 때문에 다른 투수 없어요. All right. Jang Shi-won, and that's the first pitch, the 6-4-3 double play. That's exactly how he drew it up. He just wanted to make sure that he gave some hope to the Doosan faithful. 6-4-3. Byung-sal, Byung-sal. All right, that's going to bring up Park Jun-young. And way up high again, ball. Let me double check to make sure I got all these things right. Im Jong-chan is in right. He's batting in left. And then No Shi-wan. And then, yep. All right, so we're all set. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. All right. The 1-1 pitch. And that's swung through. I'm pretty sure Jung Shi-wan is the last remaining unicorn. I'm pretty sure he's the last remaining unicorn in the league. For those of you that don't know what that means, there used to be a team called the Hyundai Unicorns, and he was a member of it in 2007. The Hyundai Unicorns, and that bounced in the dirt. Hyundai Unicorns, I believe, ended up becoming what is now Kium. Hyundai, yeah, so they were like Hyundai Unicorns, and then the Uri Eagles, and then just the Heroes because they didn't pay their bills and they didn't have a team name. And then from there, they became Nexon. And then after they were Nexon, they became Kium. Because the 2-2 pitch outside, ball 3. Nexon is the only team, or sorry, Kium is the only team not owned by a corporate conglomerate. They sell their naming rights. It's actually owned by an individual. And the 3-2 pitch fouled out of play, resets it for another 3-2 count. Yes, the Pacific. Yeah, I've been trying to get a Hyundai Unicorns uniform for I don't know how long. I look at least once a month on Dongan Market. And that's popped foul and back out of play. Pitch number 9 of this at-bat. And that's a chopper to, bad hop, but right to An Ji-hong. And that's going to be 3 away as we head to the 8th inning. Hanwha still up 2-0. Not the best bounces in the world, but bounce right to where they needed it. There you go, Pro Wager. Exactly what you wanted, man. 7 innings. 아니요, 너무 일찍 말했어요. Check. And we've got ourselves a new pitcher, Hong Gun-hee, as I get this switched here. Whee. All right. Hongani, a 3.06 ERA last season, 1-5. Looking at his first appearance on this season, and that's going to bring up Peraza. Welcome to 2024. Here is Peraza. God, that was a beautiful lead in. I'm sorry. Okay, and that's ball one outside. Okay, Peraza. Okay. Okay. All right, the 1-0 pitch, taking a forever on the mound, and that's going to be right to the shortstop. 6-3, 1 out, and that is another hitless day. As hopefully he's not up again, because that would mean that Hanwha is, well, they're either winning by a lot or losing. And No Shiwan stepping in now. He is 1 for 3. He grounded into a 6-3 double play and struck outs and looks at strike one, but he is responsible for the current winning run, as he had an RBI single way back in the first inning. And in there, strike number 2. No, she won. And outside 1-2. Oh. Yeah, 2-0 finish would be fantastic. And that is crushed, and that is not. Oh my God. Oh my. A jumping catch at the wall. I was getting ready to say, well, it's not 2-0 anymore. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And that is one of the worst defending outfielders in the league, too. That's what makes it so bad. Jumping catch at the wall by he is the Kyle Schwarber of the KBO. It's Jae Sung 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, and swings through that one. 1-1. He hasn't hit one out of the. No, it would have bounced off the wall. And that's through the diving shortstop and diving third baseman, and he is on base for his first hit of the day. Yeah. So Daniel, one of the things about the KBO is only SSG has fences that can really be robbed. Yeah, it's a Thursday night, you know. It's all right. Not every game is going to be a busy one. Again, it's only week 2 of streaming, and we'll get there. All right, An Chi Hong stepping in now. He does have a RBI double back in the 4th inning as he looks at ball on misses. 276 on the season, and a diving catch way back in the 1st inning also. 지금 1회예요. And ball 2. 한완 시어 승리를 위하여 한완 시어 한완 시어 승리를 in their strike. Ju Hyun-sung is the new closer for Hanwha. He has not been in there since he actually took over the closing role, though. Hanwha fans going pure a cappella at the stadium. And the 2-1 pitch fouled straight back up against the net behind home plate, and that makes it 2-2. I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't know what makes me me. All right, 2-2 pitch coming up. And bounces it. That's going to slide over. Chae-in-sung showing off the wheels. And he's going to be standing on second base with a bases loaded for An Chi-hong. All right, now a double will score another run. And now we've got a pinch runner. What is it? Wang Jung-mok. I can't ever remember his name. I don't remember his name. Wang Jung-mok. And that's going to be ripped into the gap. The right fielder grabs it. He's going to fake the throw, and Hanwha is in there for another run as Hanwha takes the 3-0 lead on the An Chi-hong single. And what a great decision to change the base runner. And we've got Moon Hyun-bin up now as he is still looking for his first hit of the day. And first base, 2 outs. Moon Hyun-bin is up to bat. Moon Hyun-bin 0 for 3 on the day. Man. And swings through that one. And the 1-1 fouled, out of play, back way up into the stands. Wang Young. I'm going to have to learn that name because he is going to be playing a little bit more. Unbin. Oh, the 1-2 pitch. Whoa. And that's just catches the corner. Another pitch that would not have been a strike without the ABS. But it is. And Hanwha now up 3-0. And heading to the bottom of the 8th. Whew. Who's going to be coming in? And Anya. Nel Ilheo. All right. Han Sung-hyuk will be coming on the mound for Hanwha. A interesting choice here. Not much other choice. I don't think that they really have. As heading to the bottom of the 8th, Hanwha up. No, Han Sung-hyuk, 4.05 ERA, 0-2, 2 holds. Has struggled. Took a loss in his last game, which was Monday's game against Doosan, as first pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. So 9 games already for him. Again, 0-2, 2 holds, 6.23 innings. As that one's fouled back 1-1. Kim Gi-yeon, again, so the backup catcher is catching because Yang E.G. is DHing today, and the backup catcher got hit by a foul ball. And then so Kim Gi-yeon took over, and Kim Gi-yeon is the backup catcher, and he is the only hit of the day for Doosan. So the 2-1 pitch, and that's lifted into center field. Kim Gong-min ranging back, and that's 1 away. All right. Han Sung-hyuk now going to face Kim Dae-han. Kim Dae-han 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeouts and a flyout to Peraza. And that's swinging at that first pitch, and that's fouled away down the right side. And bounces just past the cheerleaders for strike 1. Hanwha Eagles. Oh. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch. And in there for a strike. 0-2 on a pitch painting the outside there. Hanwha incoming. Oh. All right. Oh, yeah, wrong button. There we go. And the 0-2 pitch way up high. 154 on the gun, but it doesn't matter because that was a awful pitch that nobody in their right mind was swinging at. And the 1-2 pitch coming up here. And chopped foul resets as it hits up against the tarp again. And the third baseline ball boy runs around the tarp, picks her up, and goes back to put it in its little basket. Again, that's one thing that I don't like about the KBO. They, in the MLB, when the ball boy gets something, and that's way up high again. Wow, 157 kilometers an hour, 99, but a ball. So, could they bowl? Bolito. And that's popped up. Kim Gong-min under that one too, and that's going to be 2 away. I don't care how fast you throw. If you can't throw a strike, it doesn't matter. Why, again, is this not working? There we go. All right. So again, like I was trying to say, is the ball boys and the MLB, when they get a ball, they toss it to the fans, but they don't do that in the KBO. Very rarely do game balls get tossed into the stands, and if they do, they're usually done by the foreigners. Han Sung-hyuk, 2 away, 2 fly balls to 2 easy, lazy fly balls to center field. 157 on the gun, impressing everybody except me. And they are now going to flip the lineup back over. Kim Tae-gun 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, fly out to center field, and that's first pitch swinging, foul down the line, and the ball boy makes the play this time. Must have gotten some coaching in between innings. Kim Tae-gun 222 on the season after his 0 for 3 so far today. And the 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. Ba-da-da. And up high, 1-2. Hanwha has been moving their bullpen around quite a bit, trying to find what they need. How is that man wearing a hoodie and a padded coat? It's 20 degrees outside, people. It's 20 degrees outside. And a chopped foul over the Casper sign. And 1-2. Ooh, he was reaming for that 155 and threw him the curveball, and he just looked silly. And that is going to take us to the 9th inning. Hanwha still up 3-0. Takachi, 일어나. 승리 위하여. 발성. 한. Hanwha Eagles. Che Gan Hanwha Eagles. 내 사랑 이글스 영원토록 사랑하는 제간 한원 내 사랑 이글스 영원토록 사랑하는. And we have another pitcher, another 18-year-old on the mound as the favorite pick for the so the 18-year-old will be on the mound now for Doosan. Kim Tae-kyun, 7.71 ERA, 3 games, 2 1/3 innings. He's already been sent down once. So this was a big pick for a lot of people as who they thought was going to win the Rookie of the Year this year. My pick was Won Jun-seo, who is the Hanwha rookie. So Kim Tae-kyun here, he's 18 years old, and he really impressed the MLB guys. Faced 2 guys, and that's ball 1 low. Faced 2 guys against the Dodgers and struck them both out. And so everybody was super high on praise of him, but guess what? The guy that came in directly after him, Won Jun-seo, also struck out the one batter he faced. And he's been pitching way better. And yeah, so we got the 1-1 pitch here to Kim Kang-min. Kim Kang-min 0 for 1 on the day. And pops another one up. That's going to be going to the bullpen and reaches over the bullpen wall, but not able to make the catch. Gonna have to jump a little higher than that. That was not an A effort on the first baseman. That was a very low-level effort that would get you benched in the MLB. All right. Kim Kang-min, the 1-2 pitch coming up. And chops that one foul. Oh, Kim Kang-min took over for Lee Jin-young back in the outfield. And that's swung through and missed. They just said it was 140. They said it was 151 on the gun, but it was showed 149 on the actual K-zone screen. Again, the KBO does not throw nearly as hard as MLB. 150 is very hard in the KBO. As Che Jae-hoon looks at strike one. Che Jae-hoon is been on first base 3 times. He's 1 for 1. And that one, woo, comes up by the head and ball 1. Che Jae-hoon singled in his first at-bat, then was hit by a pitch, and that created the need for the backup catcher to come in, and then walked in his last at-bat too. And chopped foul 1 and 2. And the 3-0 pitch sent into the stands and just in front of the plexiglass in the last row. Again, Jae-joon is a very, very difficult guy to strike out. 4 strikeouts so far on the season. Kim Tae-kyun, Doosan fan, stuck in the middle of all the Hanwha fans. And that's swinging through that as another strikeout and his second strikeout of the inning. Why? Jae-joon swings through it, takes his seats on the ground. All right. Ito Yoon stepping in. He's still looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 3 with a ground out to first base, a strikeout, then a fly out to left. And that's chopped to short, scoops it up, throws over to first, and that's 3 away. But we will go to the bottom of the 9th with Hanwha up 3-0. I don't have my very special one that I need. I guess we'll just do this. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted. I haven't checked this. This is the one song I haven't checked. But Joohyun song should be coming in. So Joohyun song will get his very first attempt at a save for this season. He's just took over in the just took over as the closer not too long ago. Was appointed as closer after Park Sang-won was not able to really close out. So let's find out if he can close it out. I wish we already had 2 outs, but unfortunately we don't. Ha Kyung-min, Yang E-ji, and Kim Jae-won will be coming up. Joohyun Song ERA of Goose Eggs, 2 wins, 2 holds, 8 games, 10 2/3 inning, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, 167 batting average against, and I believe a 63 whip, a .63 whip. So we will see how he does in his first appearance as the closer. Ha Kyung-min will lead things off for Doosan, who's 0 for 3 with a foul pop up to the first baseman, a strikeout, and a reached on an error by Peraza on the right, and that's first pitch in there for a strike. Ha Kyung-min's average down to 344 now on the season. That's way outside. Ball 1. And first, again, Chot Mamari Tusu. Pitched extremely well last year. Has obviously been lights out so far this year. And that's going to be Peraz. Nope. Sorry, Im Jong-chan underneath it. One-handed it. Would love to see the 2 outs, or the 2 hands. Peraza will probably have to have a little talk to him. That is a F9 on the putouts. And that will bring up Yang E-ji. 0 for 3 on the day. 2 ground outs, so 1 to the third baseman, 1 to the second baseman, and a fly out to right. And first pitch up high, ball 143 on the radar. Yang Yi average down to 278 now on the season. Always a threat. Still, no doubt the best catcher in the league is that ball 2 way up high. 2-0. Yang Yi. All right, the 2-0 pitch. That's in there. That's going to be grounded as short. Picks it up, scoops, throws to first, and that's 2 away. If they get somebody on, Dave, you're gonna have to leave. All right, Kim Jae-won looks at strike 1 on a beautiful curveball in there. Kim Jae-won 0 for 2, down to 288 on the season. Flew out to center field and flew out to right field. Also did walk 1 at bats, but also made that big catch up against the wall, and that's. Yeah. Ryu Hyun-jin on the day, 94 pitches, absolutely fantastic day on the mound. The pitcher that everybody thought that he was going to be when he came back. And we will see the 1-1 pitch. And that's chopped foul, 1-2. Brandon on the day, 102 pitches, 6 innings, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs. And the 1-2 pitch coming up. Low, ball 2. That's in there for a strikeout, and that's going to end the game. Hanwha with the victory, ending the game, looking at the pitch, and Hanwha ends their losing streak. As Hanwha leaves and comes back to Daejeon after ending their 5-game losing streak to end with a 1-5 road trip. So Hanwha, one hitter, which was the backup catcher who was only in because the backup catcher got hit by pitch on the Hanwha catcher. So only 1 hit. They did have 3 walks, but Hanwha also had 3 walks, so 6 hits, 3 runs. Timely hits was the biggest thing for Hanwha. Timely hits. No Shiwan ends up being the game winner in the first inning with a RBI single after Chae In-ho led off the game with a double. And then An Chi-hong, huge, doubled home a run in the 5th inning. And then back in the 8th inning, he also a 2-out RBI single to give them a little bit more breathing room and making it 3-0. Ryu Hyun-jin with a great day on the mound. 6 innings pitched, 94 pitches, 67 of them. Excellent number, by the way. 67 of them for strikes, only 1 hit. Hanwha only gave up 1 hit all day. 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Then Zhang Xiwan came in, walked one, but got out of the inning, no problems. Han Sung Hyuk, 1 strikeouts, and then from there, Ju Hyun Sung, first attempt at a save for Hanwha, and goes 1-2-3 to get the save, 3-0. So Hanwha will be back home starting tomorrow, which means I will not be broadcasting Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, as I will be at the game with Nick. So I will be back next Tuesday for, I forgot who they're playing next Tuesday. Next Tuesday for the Hanwha NC Dinos matchups. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Pena should be the next starting pitcher. Pena should be starting tomorrow, and then Kim Minu on on Saturday, and maybe Sanchez on Sunday. Not quite sure, but Hanwha escapes without a double sweep. Roo Hyun-jin gets his very first win as he returns, and thank you everybody else for tuning in. I will see you guys next Tuesday.